From the ashes of betrayal, a silence falls heavier than any bomb. Vi's words echo with the raw agony of loss, a chasm torn through their ranks that threatens to swallow Piltover whole. This absence casts a long shadow, whispering of a power vacuum and an impending storm brewing on both sides of the city. Marcus's voice drips with the bitter poison of betrayal. A chilling realization dawns upon Piltover's elite. They have been lulled into a false sense of security, blind to the venomous threat festering beneath their feet. This revelation ignites a firestorm of fear and mistrust towards Zorn, transforming them from potential allies into sworn enemies. Marcus's words crackle with an unwavering fury. He casts aside the frail illusions of peace, his gaze fixed on a single, terrifying goal: absolute annihilation. The council is consumed by vengeance, willing to plunge Zorn into darkness in their quest for retribution. Mel's voice strives for calm amidst the chaos, a fragile facade masking the panic gripping Piltover's leadership. They cling desperately to the illusion of control, but the ground beneath their feet is rapidly crumbling. Mel's decree unleashes a tidal wave of iron and fire. Piltover descends into an abyss of militarism, its citizens drowning in a sea of fear and suspicion. This aggressive move is a declaration of war, guaranteeing bloodshed and further deepening the chasm between the two cities. Vander's words pierce through the haze of blind ambition, a stark warning echoing against the deaf ears of the council. His plea for reason falls on barren ground, as the path towards annihilation is paved with the broken bodies of innocents. Vander's sarcasm bites like a viper, exposing the hollowness of Piltover's conventional tactics. They are trapped in a cycle of failed policies, their solutions as ineffective as they are brutal. Mel unveils a treacherous gambit, exploiting Zorn's internal strife for personal gain. She throws fuel onto an already raging fire, seeking to divide and conquer in a desperate bid to survive. The council's decision reverberates like a thunderclap, signaling the dawn of an inevitable war. This reckless act of aggression sets the stage for a cataclysmic confrontation that will reshape the very fabric of Piltover and Zorn. A heavy burden falls upon Caitlyn's shoulders, a legacy forged in blood and sacrifice. She grapples with her newfound responsibility, haunted by the ghost of V's past and the weight of an uncertain future. A flicker of hope, a desperate prayer whispered through gritted teeth. Powder's words are a defiant cry against the crushing weight of reality, revealing a love for Victor that burns brighter than the flames of destruction that engulf their world. But can this fragile hope withstand the relentless tide of darkness that threatens to consume them both? The echoes of the blast still reverberate within Jace, shattering his world into fragments. His voice, a broken whisper laced with despair, reveals the agonizing burden of survival while his dearest comrade lies wounded. A shadow falls over Piltover as a new conflict emerges, a clash between duty and desperation, where the very foundations of justice are challenged. A warrior's oath sworn against the encroaching darkness. Mel stands resolute, a shield protecting Jace's vision from those who would twist it for their own gain. A silent promise echoes through her words. She will stand guard against the insidious whispers of power and ensure that the light of innovation endures. The past claws at Jace's soul, dragging him into a whirlpool of grief and guilt. His memories, vivid and agonizing, reveal the deep wounds inflicted by tragedy. It is a haunting reminder that the ghosts of the past refuse to be laid to rest. A chilling declaration fueled by pain and resentment. Jace's words are laced with a searing hatred, a consuming desire for retribution against the twisted laughter that haunts his dreams. His love for Powder has been shattered, replaced by an inferno of vengeance. A clash of ideologies erupts between Jace and V, revealing the divergent paths they choose. Their frustration boils over, exposing the cracks in their once unshakable bond. Can they bridge this chasm, or will their differences tear them apart? A flicker of light amidst the darkness. Maddie and V find solace in each other's company, forging a bond built on shared disillusionment and a yearning for genuine connection. A fragile hope blossoms as they pledge their allegiance to one another, vowing to fight against the corruption that threatens to engulf their world. Mel's words hang heavy in the air, a chilling reminder of the fragility of life and the ever-present threat that looms over Piltover. Fear seeps into every corner as the city grapples with the unimaginable consequences of this tragedy. A sinister warning whispered on the winds of change. The enemy has infiltrated Piltover, their shadows stretching long and menacing. A chilling reminder that even in the heart of progress, darkness lurks just beneath the surface. Driven by grief and vengeance, a father's love transforms into a weapon forged in pain. His voice, a guttural growl fueled by rage, sets the stage for a cataclysmic confrontation that will shatter Piltover to its core. A rift tears through Vi and Jace. Her call to shatter the stagnant peace clashes with his agonizing recognition of their limitations. Can they bridge this chasm before Silco's shadow consumes them all? Despair hangs heavy in the air as Jace grapples with the impending doom, but Vi, her heart a furnace of defiance, roars against the encroaching darkness. Will her indomitable spirit be enough to shield them from the storm? Counselor Mel's words pierce the veil of ignorance. The sacred halls of Piltover lie shattered. A brutal testament to an adversary beyond comprehension. The truth explodes like a supernova. This conflict transcends mere madness. It is a battle for the very soul of their world. A surge of anticipation. Caitlyn's cryptic pronouncement crackles with barely contained power. A storm brews as Piltover prepares to unleash its own fury upon Zon, a clash of titans poised to shake the foundations of both city-states. From the ashes of Zorn's shattered hope, a chilling prophecy arises. Jinx, haunted by the echoes of a past she can no longer mend, stares into the abyss of a city drowning in chaos. Vanda's absence casts a long shadow, a void that whispers of unfulfilled dreams and a destiny paved with thorns. This dialogue unveils a soul teetering on the precipice of self-destruction, consumed by grief and despair. The weight of Zon's fractured hope rests heavy upon her shoulders, setting the stage for a tumultuous journey through the fires of retribution. A piercing voice cuts through the mournful lament, shattering Jinx's solitude. Silco's arrival is a storm on the horizon, his presence a promise of both salvation and damnation. This sudden intrusion marks a pivotal shift in power dynamics, a chilling realization that her fate now rests in the hands of a ruthless manipulator. The air crackles with anticipation as the threads of destiny intertwine. Hinot's words, laced with a bitter cynicism, expose the brutal reality beneath Silco's veneer of sophistication. A clash of ideologies is brewing, battle between intellect and primal instinct. This stark contrast foreshadows an inevitable conflict, a test of wills that will determine the fate of Zon. Hinot's inquiry is not merely a question, but a tremor of unease running through Silco's empire. A web of suspicion begins to unravel, casting doubt upon the unshakable authority he has cultivated. This subtle shift in perception foreshadows an insidious rebellion, a brewing storm threatening to engulf Silco's carefully constructed domain. Savika's plea for peace rings hollow in a city where blood flows freely and loyalty is bought and sold. This attempt at diplomacy exposes the futility of reason in a world consumed by greed and power. The seeds of discord are sown, further fueling the flames of Zorn's perpetual conflict. Silco's proposal is a chilling testament to his ruthlessness. He offers Jinx as a pawn in a deadly game, sacrificing innocence for power. This act of manipulation seals Jinx's fate, plunging her deeper into the abyss of despair and betrayal. A brutal opener. Friends, this dialogue is a gut punch, revealing Jinx's simmering rage against Vi. The weight of Powder's actions crushes her soul, leaving Vi to bear the burden alone. A fractured bond forged in fire, a path paved with thorns, this sets the stage for a tragic dance. Silco's grip on Jinx tightens even in death, a phantom hand controlling her every move. This exchange reveals a chilling truth: his influence seeps into her very being, a twisted legacy that Vi must confront and unravel. A chilling symphony of echoes, a desperate plea swallowed by the abyss. These fragmented cries for Victor crackle with tension, hinting at his unimaginable return, an anomaly defying death itself. Silence shattered, the call echoes, then a presence emerges from the shadows. A jarring shift in reality, a new chapter unfolding before our eyes, promising turmoil and transformation. Victor's words are fragmented, his essence warped by an unseen force. This encounter chills us to the bone, revealing the horrifying consequences of his metamorphosis, a terrifying glimpse into the unknown. A whisper behind the curtain, Heimerdinger's clandestine activities are exposed, shrouded in mystery. His motives remain unclear, adding another layer to this intricate web of deceit and danger. The Hexgore's influence spreads like wildfire, corrupting both nature and technology. A chilling paradox unfolds before our eyes. revealing a connection between Victor's fate and the very fabric of their reality. Chaos erupts, a bloodbath ensues, showcasing the horrifying consequences of Jinx's actions. Their choices have dire repercussions, casting a dark shadow over their world. A new threat emerges from the shadows, a predator with cold eyes and sharper words. Jinx is caught in a web of violence, reminding us that survival in this world comes at a brutal price. Jinx's words pierce Powder's fragile defenses, unleashing a torrent of raw emotion. This twisted revelation lays bare the chasm that separates them, two souls bound by tragedy and consumed by its flames. A bond forged in fire, now threatened by the icy grip of despair. Jinx's voice echoes with a desolate truth. Her existence is a cruel dance with fate, each step leading to ruin. A haunting prophecy of pain and loss, her words tremble with the weight of an inescapable curse. Their words clash like thunder, shattering the fragile remnants of their connection. Accusations fly, each one a venomous barb tearing at the already wounded fabric of their shared past. The echoes of trauma reverberate through their souls, leaving them both lost and broken. Silco, a master puppeteer, wields his cunning like a razor-sharp blade. He tightens the noose of power, leaving no room for dissent. A chilling reminder that in this brutal world, only the strongest survive. Savika's words drip with icy resolve, a testament to her unwavering loyalty and deadly purpose. She stands as a weapon forged in vengeance, ready to unleash chaos upon those who stand in Silco's path. A gauntlet is thrown, Caitlyn strides forth, her purpose crystal clear, a crusade against the very heart of Zon's darkness. But this is no mere raid, it's a clash of ideologies, a tempest brewing between Piltover's gleaming order and Zon's festering shadows. Silence descends as the chilling truth unfolds, the insidious embrace of the Grey. This spectral miasma, born from Zon's depths, seeps into every facet of existence. Its tendrils reach for both soul and flesh, a harbinger of destruction that threatens to engulf everything in its path. A storm gathers within Jinx, a whirlwind of madness fueled by vengeance. The very ground trembles with anticipation as she plots a course of devastation, her sights set on the heart of Zorn's labyrinthine underbelly. The whispers escalate as Amara reveals a truth more profound than mere riches. Her obsession transcends greed, fueled by a past shrouded in secrecy and pain. The stolen artifact holds a power beyond measure, a key to unlocking Longbreed's secrets. Ambessa's fury erupts like a volcano, spewing forth the venom of grief and rage. Her words pierce the veil of civility, revealing a mother consumed by vengeance, her thirst for retribution insatiable. Chaos reigns as Zorn teeters on the brink of anarchy. Each passing moment brings a storm of violence closer, a symphony of discord that threatens to drown all reason in its deafening roar. A plea echoes through the ruins of loss, a desperate grasp for normalcy amidst the storm. Vi's heart aches with grief, her spirit yearning for stability. In Caitlyn, she seeks a beacon of hope, a kindred soul who can withstand the tempest and remain steadfast. A chilling declaration, Vander lays bare the chasm that has grown between himself and Jinx. His words echo with a bitter disappointment, his patience fraying as he witnesses her reckless pursuits spiraling out of control. Yet, beneath the frost lies a flicker of concern, a father grappling with the agonizing reality of his daughter's perilous path. A portentous whisper, Vander speaks with chilling foresight, unveiling the insidious power that will forever bind Jinx to her legacy. His words resonate like a warning, foreshadowing the web of manipulation and control that she wields over those who dare cross her path. A steely resolve hardens Vander's voice. He reveals his true purpose, laying out a daring plan to challenge his enemies head-on. His words ignite the flames of rebellion, a call to arms for those who dare stand against oppression. Mel's voice cracks with urgency, her desperation piercing through the air. Her words drip with an insatiable thirst for truth, revealing a hidden connection to Amara's schemes that threatens to unravel her carefully constructed world. Lest unleashes a devastating truth, he cuts through Mel's facade of concern, exposing her ruthless ambition for the world to see. His words ignite a spark of conflict, leaving no room for doubt. Their paths are now irrevocably intertwined. Mel unveils the horrifying stakes, her words echo with a chilling prophecy, painting a grim picture of Zorn's fate if her mother's ambitions remain unchecked. She lays bare the weight of responsibility upon Lest's shoulders, thrusting him into a perilous battle against darkness. Mel's words hang in the air, heavy with cryptic meaning. Her assessment of Sallow's actions suggests a sinister undercurrent, hinting at a tangled web of betrayal and deceit that threatens to unravel everything. A shadow falls over Jace's bold ambitions. He and his team, in a desperate gamble, forged a failsafe, a last-ditch effort to contain the raw power of the Hexgate. This seemingly insignificant act, this fragile safety net, will hang precariously as the storm clouds gather. Echo's words cut deep. He exposes the unintended consequences, a dark underbelly to their scientific hubris. The very lifeblood of Zorn, its infrastructure, is now poisoned by the unchecked power of the Hexgate. Nature itself cries out in defiance. A storm brews within Echo. His heart, a wellspring of hope, turns bitter. The promises of unity ring hollow in his ears. He sees the chasm that divides Zorn and Piltover, a stark reminder of the inequities they face. Jinx's chilling laughter echoes through the broken streets. She, a whirlwind of chaos and destruction, seizes the moment. Her presence is a harbinger of mayhem, an unpredictable force that threatens to shatter any semblance of order. Vi's voice shatters the illusion. Years of pent-up grief and anger erupt in a torrent of pain. The bond between sisters is severed, replaced by an abyss of betrayal and loss. A family broken beyond repair. Jace's question hangs heavy in the air, a lament echoing through the ruins they've wrought. His ambition has unleashed a torrent of destruction, leaving him consumed by guilt and despair. The weight of his actions crushes him like an anvil. Vi's defiance rings out, a warrior unyielding. Her resolve burns brighter than ever. She will protect those she loves at all costs, even if it means defying the very laws that bind them. Her vow to fight echoes through the chaos. A crimson stain blooms upon the pristine white snow. Amara, the guild merchant, falls victim to the merciless blades of Zornite assassins. This act of violence echoes through the hallowed halls of Piltover, a chilling prelude to an inferno that will engulf both city and soul. Ambessa, consumed by grief and fueled by vengeance, vows to repay this debt in blood. A whisper chills the air, a name spoken with calculated intensity. Caitlin Kerriman. Ambessa's choice lays bare her grim intentions to wield the Piltover Enforcer's legendary skill and renown like a weapon against Zorn. A declaration of war hangs heavy in the silence, an inevitable clash of titans that promises untold destruction. From the ashes of Zorn, a wary warrior stands. Her spirit, battered but unbroken, whispers of the impossible burden she carries to protect this crumbling city from itself. Maddie's words, heavy with exhaustion, reveal a truth that chills the soul. The endless conflict has taken its toll. The very fabric of Zorn is fraying, threatening to unravel under the weight of its own turmoil. A flicker of doubt, a single spark in Maddie's steely gaze. This conflict, once a raging inferno she confidently believed could be quelled, has become a relentless firestorm. The dream of swift victory has turned into a nightmare of endless skirmishes, the weight of despair pressing down on her shoulders. Jinx, a force of chaos and destruction, is now an indispensable weapon in Maddie's arsenal. Her chaotic energy, once a liability, has become a necessary counterbalance. To withdraw would be to invite a darkness even more profound, a storm far worse than the one they currently face. Jinx stands as a testament to the power of raw talent, even when twisted by pain. Despite her methods, which defy all conventional wisdom, she has saved Zorn time and again. In this chaotic symphony of conflict, Maddie acknowledges the undeniable truth: Jinx is their greatest hope, their most formidable ally. The weight of responsibility crushes down on Maddie. Her every decision echoes through Zorn, reverberating across the very foundations of Piltover. She is the shield that stands between chaos and order, the anchor in a storm of uncertainty. Jinx explodes onto the scene, a whirlwind of color and chaos. Her voice, a discordant symphony of madness and mirth, reverberates through the underbelly of Zorn. This isn't just entertainment, this is a primal roar against the suffocating rules of society. Jinx, the Queen of Chaos, revels in the absurdity of it all. Her words dance on the edge of madness, a playful symphony of destruction, vengeance, redemption. Those are mere whispers lost in the deafening roar of her insatiable hunger for mayhem. Isha's skepticism is palpable, a quiet murmur amidst the storm. Even she can't deny Jinx's success, her ability to bend the world to her will. But deep down, Isha fears the consequences of this chaotic alliance. The air grows thick with dread, a chilling silence descends. The name Jinx hangs heavy in the air, a ghost haunting the edges of reality. This isn't just a performance, it's a whisper of death, a promise of darkness to come. Frustration boils over, the embers of anger ignite into a raging inferno. The enforcers, pillars of order and justice, are crumbling under the weight of their own perceived failures. They stand as a testament to the hypocrisy at the heart of Piltover, where brilliance often masks utter incompetence. A seed of chaos is sown. The people of Zorn, driven to the brink by desperation, cling to any flicker of hope. Caitlyn's words are a chilling indictment, while Officer Nolan hints at a sinister truth: belief itself can be weaponized in times of turmoil. Jinx's shadow looms large over Zorn, a beacon of rebellion for some, a harbinger of destruction for others. General Medardha recognizes this dangerous potential, her voice heavy with foreboding. The flames of revolution burn bright, but they threaten to consume all in their path. The hunt is on, a tantalizing trail leads them closer to Jinx, yet Commander Kiraman remains cold and distant. Is it fear that grips him, or something far more sinister? The tension crackles, promising a clash of wills. An explosive accusation explodes. Kiraman's words pierce the veil of deceit, revealing a deep chasm of mistrust between him and General Medardha. A power struggle rages within Piltover, threatening to tear it apart from within. Medardha unleashes a venomous whisper, reminding Kiraman of his past glories, weaving a web of temptation and egotism. Can she sway him with her cunning words, or will he resist her seductive trap? A chilling statement echoes through the halls of power. Medardha's words are a testament to the ever-shifting tides of fate, revealing the fragility of her once unshakable influence. The winds of change have swept through Piltover, leaving her isolated and exposed. A glimmer of hope pierces the darkness. This whispers of a potential cure, a beacon of healing amidst the chaos. Could this enigmatic healer be the answer to their prayers? The past hangs heavy between them, a weight they cannot escape. These words are a plea for understanding, while Jinx remains shrouded in a veil of anger and resentment. Can their bond withstand the test of time, or will it crumble under the pressure? The echoes of Silco's legacy reverberate through Zorn. Jinx's cynicism masks a deep-seated pain, refusing to accept the mantle he bestowed upon her. Will she rise to meet his expectations, or will she forever remain tethered to her past? A poignant reminder of Silco's love and sacrifice, this plea seeks to awaken Jinx's buried memories, reminding her of the man who shaped her destiny. Will these words be enough to break through her hardened shell? The flicker of a genuine connection shines brightly. V's presence offers Jinx a lifeline, a chance for redemption and healing. Can this newfound friendship lead them towards a brighter future? The fate of Zorn hangs in the balance. A chilling proclamation echoes through the ravaged streets of Zorn. A shared plight binds these downtrodden souls. The weight of Noxian oppression and the Enforcer's iron fist crushes their spirits, but a flicker of defiance ignites within them. This collective despair birthing a desperate yearning for unity against overwhelming odds. A battle cry rings out, shattering the suffocating silence. A call to arms reverberates through their ravaged city. The lines blur, forgotten alliances crumble, and a new identity emerges, Zonite. Their collective destiny hangs in the balance as they face an impossible choice: surrender or rise as one against the encroaching darkness. A cold wave of terror sweeps over the gathering. The Enforcers, symbols of unwavering authority, strike with brutal swiftness. Their words hang heavy in the air, a death knell for freedom and hope. This act of tyranny ignites a simmering inferno of rebellion, promising a bloody clash to come. A whirlwind of chaos descends as Jinx returns, her manic laughter echoing through the shattered streets. Her words drip with venomous intent, a challenge to those who dare defy her reign. The lines between friend and foe blur as she sets her sights on Isha, igniting a firestorm of betrayal and vengeance. A chasm widens between two souls torn apart by tragedy and conflicting desires. Vi clings to the memory of her lost sister, while Silco embraces a darker persona. The weight of their shared past hangs heavy, threatening to shatter their fragile connection. Jinx's cold, calculated words paint a chilling portrait of brutality. Her disregard for human life reveals the depths of her depravity. Isha becomes another pawn in her twisted game, highlighting the escalating danger that threatens to consume Zorn. A seismic shift, Jinx cries out, shattering Vi's hardened facade with a claim that Vanda, presumed dead, lives on. a spectral echo of a past they thought buried. This revelation ignites the fuse of doubt and desperation within V's soul. A battle rages within her, to cling to skepticism or surrender to the glimmering hope that Jinx offers. Vi, a fortress forged from betrayal and loss, wars herself off with steely defiance. Her voice, a chilling whisper, echoes her scars, the agonizing weight of past manipulations. Can trust ever bloom again in this arid wasteland of their fractured relationship? From the depths of Zorn's shadowy corridors emerges Singed, a prophet of cynicism, his words dripping with venomous truth. He paints a bleak portrait of Zorn's corrupt heart, foreshadowing a labyrinth where morality bends to serve self-preservation. Caitlin, a beacon of Piltover's rigid justice, descends upon Singed with an unwavering demand. The air crackles with tension as her authority clashes against his reluctance to cooperate. Will truth be unearthed, or will secrets remain shrouded in darkness? Jinx, a tempest of grief and guilt, guides Vi to the desolate place where their beloved Vander met his end. Her voice, choked with pain, reveals the raw wound that festers within her, a yearning for closure, a desperate grasp at peace. A flicker of memory, a haunting whisper from a past they shared, dances through Vi's mind. She yearns for the warmth of their bond, a painful reminder of how far they've drifted apart. Jinx's accusation explodes like a thunderclap, shattering any remaining vestiges of unity. The wounds inflicted by their shared trauma fester anew, fueling an inferno of resentment and accusing glances. Vi, embattled yet unwavering, roars her declaration of purpose, a defiant echo that reverberates through the darkness. She clings to her belief in heroism, fueled by a desperate desire to atone for past mistakes and safeguard those she holds dear. A thunderous clash of wills, Vi and Singed, locked in a bitter rivalry, trade barbs like razor-sharp blades. V's defiance burns bright, fueled by the flames of vengeance against the man she blames for Jinx's twisted fate. Singed, a venomous serpent of a scientist, strikes at V's pride. He mocks her gauntlets, claiming they are mere trinkets, devoid of true power. This insult ignites a firestorm within Vi, driving her to prove him utterly wrong. Jinx, a chaotic force of nature, unleashes her unpredictable fury. She questions Vi's motives with chilling ambiguity, suggesting their bond is fraying at the seams. The very foundation of their relationship trembles under the weight of this unsettling revelation. Jinx's words pierce like shards of broken glass, reminding Vi of a past tragedy. The echoes of Vander's demise still haunt them, casting a long shadow over their present actions. A chilling premonition of potential disaster hangs heavy in the air. A sinister undercurrent ripples through Sing's words. He awaits Vi and Jinx with calculated patience, a predator watching its prey approach. His plan unfolds like a dark tapestry woven with threads of deception and madness. Ambessa, a figure of chilling power, lays down her ultimatum. Unyielding servitude in exchange for ruthless ambition. This pact seals the fates of both parties, forging them into weapons against each other's enemies. A dance with darkness ensues. Caitlin, the unwavering beacon of justice, unearths a tantalizing clue in her pursuit of truth. A missing alchemist, a silenced voice, whispers of hidden conspiracies swirl around her investigation. Vi confronts Singed with the full force of her anguish, branding him as a monstrous figure. Yet, his chillingly simple reply, "For love," shatters the illusion of rationality. The depths of his madness become horrifyingly clear. Singed reveals his ultimate obsession conquering death itself, a terrifying ambition that threatens to consume Zorn in its wake. The line between genius and madness blurs as he delves into the abyss. A gut-wrenching realization, Kino, a figure once trusted, is revealed to be a stranger in disguise. This shocking twist throws everything into chaos, leaving our heroes reeling and grasping for answers amidst the swirling storm of deception. The ground shakes, the air crackles with unspoken dread. A chilling whisper cuts through the chaos. It's him. Vander is present, but a shadow has fallen upon him. A monstrous twist of fate tears X and V's souls, plunging them into an inferno of panic that will consume everything in its path. Vi's world crumbles around her, her voice, a desperate plea ripped from the depths of despair, echoes through the shattered remnants of their reality. No, Vander, no. This is not the father she knew. This is a nightmare made flesh. But even in the face of his transformation, Vi clings to hope, her struggle a testament to the unbreakable bond they shared. Even as darkness consumes him, Vander's voice still carries a flicker of recognition, a desperate beacon in the storm. "It's me," he cries, reaching across the chasm that separates them. His plea for belief is a battle cry against fate itself, a testament to his enduring love for his daughter. The weight of their accomplishments crashes down upon them like a tidal wave. "Tonight, eh?" Vander's voice booms with both triumph and resignation. He speaks of a destiny fulfilled, a world built on hope and resilience. But the shadows lengthen, foreshadowing the tragedy that will soon unfold. The air grows thick with tension as a bombshell explodes. Powder, now known as Jinx, is pregnant. This revelation throws everything into chaos, adding another layer of complexity to an already volatile situation. Vander's words ring with unwavering faith in Vi and Powder's potential. Even in the face of overwhelming darkness, he sees a glimmer of hope. His parting advice echoes through their hearts: "You two are gonna figure this Zorn thing out." A final testament to his unwavering belief. Victor's transformation has taken its toll, yet a flicker of humanity still burns within him. He yearns for connection, for the warmth of genuine interaction. "I would prefer to converse in person," he murmurs, his voice a haunting echo of the man he once was. But duty calls, and the weight of his ambition presses down upon him. Jace's eyes are opened to the terrible truth. Hextech is not salvation, but a path paved with ruin. Hextech isn't a miracle, he declares, his voice laced with anguish and determination. This confrontation with Victor marks a turning point, a clash of ideologies that will shatter their friendship and leave Zorn teetering on the brink. From the depths of Zorn, a swirling vortex of power emerges. Sky gazes upon this cosmic dance of creation and destruction, his voice trembling with awe as he realizes the terrifying potential held within. This is no mere spell, it is a symphony of chaos. Orchestrated by an entity beyond comprehension, an ominous harbinger of the trials to come, Victor's eyes gleam with a chilling intensity as he witnesses this raw display of power. The word chaos hangs heavy in the air, echoing through the halls of his ambition. Is he fascinated by the potential for destruction? Or does a darker hunger gnaw at his soul? From the rigid steel of Noxus, military doctrine emerges Ambessa, her words sharp as a honed blade. Strength is their god, a ruthless trinity forged in fire and blood. Caitlin, trained under this unforgiving banner, finds herself at the precipice of a journey where she must confront the chilling reality of power. Ambessa's voice takes on a venomous edge as she unveils Noxus' final principle, Gel. A viper's hiss slithers through the air, revealing the underbelly of their might, deceit, manipulation, and an utter disregard for convention. Caitlin trembles, realizing the darkness that lurks beneath the shining armor of her training. Ambessa's gaze pierces through Caitlin's soul as she unveils a new truth: sacrifice. The ultimate price for victory, a chilling revelation that echoes through the halls of Noxus. Can Caitlin reconcile her loyalty to this brutal code with the flicker of humanity within? A whisper in the shadows. Sky's cryptic words hang heavy, like a premonition. Vander's name, uttered with a tremor of uncertainty, ignites a spark of curiosity. A metal fortune cookie. What secrets does this bizarre metaphor hold? The threads of fate begin to intertwine. Isha extends her hand, offering salvation and redemption. But the price is steep. Powder must join their ranks, sacrificing her past for a chance at a new life. A crossroads of destiny looms before her, fraught with peril and possibility. Hope flickers in the darkness. A voice echoes through the despair, promising salvation for Vander. The bonds of love and loyalty ignite a spark of defiance, a testament to the enduring power of human connection. Singed unleashes a truth that cuts like a blade, revealing Victor's power source dwindles with each desperate use. The air crackles with tension. Victor's ambition hangs precariously on a razor's edge, poised for a catastrophic fall. Singed paints a portrait of Victor consumed by obsession, a man lost in the labyrinth of his research, haunted by shadows and driven by a desperate yearning for the echo of a vanished waltz. A tragic figure teetering on the brink. Singed's words drip with a chilling fascination as he outlines his twisted plan to unleash the potential of Warwick through brutal experimentation. A crucible forged in darkness where ethics are discarded and ambition burns unchecked. A flicker of humanity. A spark of doubt ignites within Victor. He grapples with the consequences of his actions, wrestling with the demons of ambition and compassion. A soul torn between two irreconcilable paths, Singh's voice weaves a hypnotic spell, manipulating Victor's ideals and exploiting his yearning for salvation. A master puppeteer pulling the strings of destiny, Jinx defies the darkness that threatens to consume her. A defiant cry against manipulation and a glimmer of hope in her heart, she refuses to be a pawn in their twisted game. Vi's words hang heavy with sarcasm, foreshadowing a reunion stained by the wounds of betrayal and the echoes of past pain. A tense silence descends as the weight of unspoken truth threatens to shatter their fragile connection. Silco's words drip with veiled intent, acknowledging V's strength while hinting at a dangerous proposition, an alliance forged in the fires of chaos and fueled by mutual ambition. V and Caitlyn's unwavering bond shines through their words, a beacon of steadfast loyalty amidst the encroaching darkness. Their connection, forged in shared experiences and mutual respect, stands as an unyielding testament to their strength. A chilling threat echoes through the air, underscoring the brutal reality of V's mission. Vanda's legacy hangs in the balance, and her failure will reverberate with devastating consequences. A truth, cold and merciless, claws its way into Victor's soul. He witnesses the agonizing duality of mankind, where angelic compassion and demonic rage are forged in the crucible of existence itself. This harrowing revelation sets his course ablaze. Emotions he now understands are humanity's shackles, binding them to a fate of chaos. Driven by this newfound understanding, he seeks salvation through the cold, sterile logic of technology. A chasm tears open within Powder, her reality fractured by a chilling truth. The echoes of her actions reverberate through her mind, whispering of a darkness creeping into her soul. This is no longer a simple girl experimenting with magic. This is a woman teetering on the precipice of madness. Milo's words hang heavy in the air, a promise of chaos and opportunity. The stage is set, the Chem sisters poised to ignite the flames of competition with their electrifying performance. But beneath the surface, shadows stir, secrets whispered, alliances forged, and Powder's fate hanging by a thread. Clagger's wisdom cuts through Benzo's selflessness like a razor. He sees the cracks in his facade, the wariness hidden behind the mask of generosity. Benzo's struggle, a desperate dance between duty and despair, will test him to his very core. Clagger's voice echoes through the halls of twisted reality, a jarring discord in the symphony of madness. Heimerdinger's predicament deepens, trapped in this surreal labyrinth with a mind teetering on the brink. Heimerdinger's words drip with the bitterness of isolation, his soul etched by loneliness. Years have passed, and hope dwindles like a flickering candle in the storm. A whisper of truth travels on the winds of change. Jace's absence is not mere coincidence. A force unseen binds him to this strange new world, its secrets yet to be unveiled. The hammer of reality crashes down upon Heimerdinger's dreams. Return is impossible, their world remains out of reach, trapped in this desolate dimension. Heimerdinger clings to hope, a fragile thread spun from the fabric of his fading spirit. But can even the strongest will survive amidst this despair? Jace's voice cracks with the weight of responsibility, his heart torn between duty and longing. The familiar world beckons, a siren song he cannot ignore. A defiant roar erupts from Jace, a vow etched in steel. He will not be broken, his determination unwavering, but can he overcome the odds and reclaim his destiny? A whisper of ambition, a flicker in the mind of Jace. This trivial dream, this childish fantasy, becomes the catalyst, pulling him into the abyss, setting off a chain reaction with consequences that will shake the very foundations of Piltover. Vanda, the pillar of strength, the beacon of hope. Shattered, the news of his demise slams into echo like a rogue wave, leaving him drowning in despair. A darkness descends upon their relationship, a storm brewing on the horizon. Powder unleashes her fury, the accusation hangs heavy in the air, casting a long shadow over Echo's past. Was he the orchestrator? The puppet master? His loyalty is questioned, his motives shrouded in doubt. The cracks in their facade widen, Powder and Echo clash, a volatile mix of resentment and blame. Their words pierce like blades, revealing the fragility beneath their bravado. Echo's voice cracks with the weight of his burden. Trapped in a cycle of pain and regret, he yearns to make amends but is consumed by the shadows of his past. His journey towards redemption will be arduous. Heimerdinger's words echo like thunder, the power of Hextech, a double-edged sword. capable of both salvation and annihilation. Jace stands at the precipice, facing a moral dilemma that could reshape the very fabric of reality. The clash of titans, Mel's pragmatism clashes with Jace's audacious ambition. He yearns to push the boundaries, to defy the limits, but at what cost? His legacy hangs in the balance. Echo's wisdom pierces through the fog of Powder's pain. Her past shackles her, but true growth demands sacrifice. Can she break free from the chains that bind her? Echo's eyes gleam with intrigue. He senses the depths within Powder, beyond her rebellious mask. A spark ignites, a connection forged in shared pain and unspoken desires. This revelation, like a bolt from the blue, shatters the illusion of linear progression. Echo and Heimerdinger stand now on the precipice of an unknown abyss, where the very fabric of reality itself is malleable. A brutal constraint, this ticking clock serves as a constant reminder of their power's fragility. Can they conquer time? Or will it ultimately conquer them? The stakes have never been higher. Heimerdinger's words drip with veiled intention, a cunning chess player maneuvering his pawns. Does he truly seek Echo's well-being, or is this a calculated move to isolate him? A torrent of raw emotion erupts from Echo's soul, forging an unbreakable bond with his comrade. This oath, whispered amidst chaos, becomes a beacon of hope in the encroaching darkness. The Undercity trembles, sensing a shift in power. Echo's star ascends, casting long shadows over those who dare defy him. His destiny, once uncertain, now burns with unwavering brilliance. Haunted by the spectre of sacrifice, Echo wrestles with the ghosts of his past. Every victory is etched with a heavy price, a cruel reminder that progress often demands bloodshed. Echo's voice cracks, laced with desperation and doubt. Can hope survive amidst the encroaching storm? His plea hangs in the air, a desperate whisper against the impending doom. Even genius minds are not immune to moral ambiguity. Heimerdinger's words echo with regret, exposing the ethical grey areas inherent in their relentless pursuit of progress. A whisper echoes through Mel Medarda's soul. The impossible rings true. She is a vessel for magic, a conduit to unimaginable power. This revelation sets her ablaze with an unquenchable hunger, a thirst for knowledge that will lead her down a perilous path. A chilling truth pierces the air, thick with danger. Mel's unique gift marks her as a target, a tempting prize for those who crave chaos. The world she knew, shattered into a million pieces, reveals the brutal reality of prejudice against those who dare to wield magic. A shadow falls upon Piltover, a tremor in the fabric of reality. The sorceress's words crackle with dread, a force beyond comprehension stirs, awakened by Ambessa's actions. Mel stands at the precipice of a cataclysm, her destiny entwined with the fate of countless souls. Torn between loyalty and duty, Mel wrestles with a heart heavy with conflict. The sorceress paints a picture of hope, a chance to save not only her city but an entire world. Yet, the bond she shares with her mother pulls at her soul, threatening to shatter her resolve. The sorceress extends a hand, a path forged in darkness. Mel accepts her fate, stepping into a brotherhood where shadows dance and secrets whisper. The price of power and eternity spent among the chosen few, forever bound to their cause. A mournful lament echoes through Zorn's grimy streets. Singe's words drip with sorrow, a casualty of the endless conflict, his life extinguished by the flames of war. The weight of tragedy settles heavy upon Mel's shoulders, a grim reminder of the cost of power. Victor's ambition roars to life, a symphony of madness. His vision, a future where humanity transcends its limitations, consumes him. The anomaly, a source of unimaginable potential, beckons him closer to his twisted dream, promising evolution and chaos in equal measure. Vi's words pierce the air, echoing with the weight of betrayal. This is no mere accusation, it's a declaration of war against Caitlyn's perceived indifference, setting the stage for a fiery clash of ideologies. A cold dread grips Vi's heart as she reveals Jinx's fate. The sister's life hangs precariously in the balance, fueling V's burning resolve to storm through hell itself and tear down Silco's empire. Jinx's voice rings with the hollow echoes of despair, a chilling testament to the darkness that has consumed her. This bleak prophecy hangs heavy in the air, a stark counterpoint to V's desperate hope for redemption. Jace's accusation explodes like a supernova, shattering the fragile illusion of trust between him and Silco. This is no mere disagreement, it's a reckoning that will tear apart their past alliances. Silco's words whisper like a forbidden secret, hinting at a power slumbering within Jace, a power capable of shaping the very world. This cryptic prophecy sparks a dangerous flame, igniting the potential for both salvation and destruction. Silco's voice takes on a melancholic tone as he offers Jinx a lifeline, a path away from the abyss. This moment reveals a hidden layer of complexity, a flicker of humanity amidst the darkness. Vi's declaration is a battle cry for love, a promise to overcome any obstacle standing between them and happiness. This heartfelt affirmation rekindles the spark of hope, reminding us that even in the darkest of times, love can prevail. Jace, with eyes burning with newfound resolve, breaks free from the shackles of his past. He casts off the mantle of power bestowed upon him by unseen forces, a soul finally awakened to forge its own destiny. A monstrous omen? Jace screams, his voice echoing through the trembling streets of Piltover. The enemy isn't just an army. It's a wave of annihilation poised to drown the very foundations of civilization. With grim certainty, Jace grasps the true weight of their predicament. He throws out a desperate plea, demanding unity, for in the face of annihilation, even ancient rivalries must crumble before the common threat. Vi's voice cracks, choked with a torrent of despair. She confesses the crippling weight of her failures, each agonizing word revealing the chasm carved into her soul by betrayal and loss. Jinx's laughter rings out, a chilling melody laced with cruel mockery. She spits back, exposing V's naivete and marking another fissure in their shattered bond. Ambessa weaves a venomous tapestry of lies. Her words drip with poison, painting Kino as a pawn ensnared by his own desires. But what dark truths lie beneath her carefully crafted narrative? A chilling vision descends upon us. Ambessa unveils a horrifying plan. An army of the undead, impervious to pain and driven by relentless hunger, the very fabric of reality threatens to unravel before our eyes. A heart-stopping tremor in the air as Jinx, a force of pure chaos, stands poised on the precipice of destruction. Echo dares to reach out, a lone beacon of hope amidst the swirling storm. Can he pierce through the darkness that has consumed his former comrade? Jinx's words cut like steel, silencing any lingering hope. The icy grip of her madness tightens, leaving no room for reconciliation. The dance of destruction is about to begin. Echo, a warrior weary from countless battles, seeks one last chance at peace. He knows the treacherous rhythm of their conflict, but he refuses to surrender to its deadly embrace. Jinx's resolve hardens like iron. Words have lost their power, only action remains. The symphony of destruction is about to crescendo. A glimmer of defiance shines through Echo's voice. He clings to memories of hope, a beacon illuminating the path to redemption. Can he reach Jinx before she succumbs to the abyss? The fate of Zorn hangs in the balance. Vi, a warrior forged in the fires of adversity, rallies her allies for one final stand against Victor's encroaching darkness. Amidst the chaos, comradeship prevails. Loyalty and unwavering support bind them together, offering solace in the face of unimaginable danger. The enemy underestimates Vi, blind to the fury burning within her soul. They mistake her youthful spirit for weakness, unaware of the relentless storm she possesses. Mel's voice carries a chilling warning, a sobering reminder of the perilous path they tread. Can Vi conquer despair and emerge victorious? Amidst the maelstrom of conflict, humanity endures. Mel's plea resonates with compassion, a desperate attempt to salvage what remains. Victor's twisted words echo through the desolate landscape, revealing a soul consumed by power. His former friend is now a mere pawn in his grand design. Jace refuses to believe that Victor has been completely swallowed by darkness. He clings to the belief that redemption is possible, a desperate plea echoing through the silence. Victor's transformation is complete. He embraces his newfound power with chilling certainty, leaving behind any remnants of humanity. Mother and son clash in a brutal bullet of rage and despair. Two souls fractured by pain, forever bound by the chains of their past. Victor's voice booms across the shattered landscape, a declaration ringing with both conviction and chilling ambition. He lays bare the futility of their endless conflict, proclaiming a new vision, unity forged not by fragile treaties, but by the unyielding might of technology. This is a turning point, a fiery crucible, where Victor's soul will be tempered in the furnace of radical change. Ambessa's growl echoes through the shadowed streets of Zorn, a guttural sound laced with primal ferocity. Her words cut like steel, a stark reminder that loyalty to this adversity runs deep. She stands as a bastion against Victor's grand design, a symbol of the untamed spirit that refuses to be tamed. V's eyes lock with Jinx's, piercing through the layers of chaos and delusion. A flicker of recognition ignites in her gaze, a spark of kinship amidst the wreckage. The truth is a twisted blade, poised to shatter their fragile connection. Brace yourselves, for this revelation will unleash a tempest of emotions. Jinx's voice reverberates with a chilling certainty, her words like daggers aimed at the heart of Piltover. She embraces her role as the apex predator, a force unleashed upon the world. This declaration seals their fates, sisters forever bound by blood and a relentless hunger for destruction. Victor stares into the abyss of Zorn and Pilvar's endless war, his voice heavy with disillusionment. He sees through the veil of deception, revealing the desolate wasteland humanity has created. This vision fuels his burning desire for unity, a desperate plea to transcend this cycle of violence through technological dominance. Jace's words cut deep, exposing the vulnerability hidden beneath Victor's armor. He sees the man behind the machine, a soul yearning for acceptance and riddled with self-doubt. This confrontation forces Victor to confront his distorted perception of reality. Jace's voice rings with sincerity, a plea echoing through the fractured landscape. He embraces Victor's flaws, seeing them as the very essence that defines him. This message of acceptance hangs heavy in the air, a fragile thread of hope amidst the encroaching darkness. Jace's face contorts with horror as he witnesses the full extent of Victor's madness. His voice cracks, betraying the weight of his realization. This marks a turning point, a chasm of betrayal that widens between them. Jace's anguished cry pierces through the din of chaos. He seeks answers, grasping at remnants of their past bond. This is a desperate plea for redemption, a last-ditch attempt to pull Victor back from the brink. Victor's words echo like an empty tome. His grand design has reached its conclusion, but instead of triumph, there is only an echoing void. His technological utopia has become a desolate wasteland, a chilling testament to the emptiness at the heart of his ambition. Caitlyn's voice rises above the rubble, a beacon of hope amidst the wreckage. Her words ignite a spark of resilience, a promise that even in the darkest hour, humanity can rise from the ashes. Jinx's laughter echoes through the ruins. Laced with defiance and despair, her words are a chilling proclamation of her embrace of chaos, a final act of rebellion against the world that has cast her aside. Thanks for tuning in. Stay curious, stay awesome, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more amazing content.